Hello, I'm Kimber, and welcome to the Native News Update. Many of the stories you hear here can be found at IndianCountryNews.com. And here's the news for today from the Associated Press and other Native news sources. The 2018 midterm elections marks a milestone in the U.S. political system. More than 10,000 people have served in the House, and more than 1,300 have served in the Senate since the first Congress met in 1789. And not a single one of those people was a Native American woman. Democrats Sharice Davids from Kansas and Deb Haaland from New Mexico have become the first Native American women elected to Congress. Davids is a member of the Ho-Chunk Nation in Wisconsin, and Haaland is an enrolled member of the Pueblo of Laguna in New Mexico.
My job as the soon-to-be representative of the 3rd District is to make sure that it doesn't matter if you cast your vote for me or you cast your vote for Kevin Yoder. Come January, I see every single person. I listen to every single person.
Davids earned her law degree from Cornell Law School, worked as a legal counsel for a development corporation on a South Dakota reservation, and served as a White House Fellow under President Barack Obama. She also competed professionally in mixed martial arts. Come January, Davids will also become the first openly LGBTQ member of the Kansas congressional delegation.
70 years ago, Native Americans right here in New Mexico couldn't vote. Can you believe that? Growing up in my mother's Pueblo household and as a 35th generation New Mexican, I never imagined a world where I would be represented by someone who looks like me. Tonight, New Mexico, you are sending one of the very first Native American women to Congress.
Haaland got a law degree from the University of New Mexico Law School, chaired her state's Democratic Party from 2015 to 2017, and was a Native American vote director for Barack Obama's 2012 presidential campaign. The Miami Tribe of Oklahoma was honored by the Harvard Project on American Indian Economic Development at the 75th Annual National Congress of American Indians Convention on October 25th in Denver, Colorado. The Harvard Project presented the Miami Tribe with an Honoring Nations Award with the distinction of honors for its Miami Awakening program. After losing its last fluent speakers in the 1960s, tribal leadership in the 90s decided action had to be taken to revive the Miami culture and language. In 1997, the revitalization effort officially began. The program aims to incorporate Miami culture and language into the community through programs such as cultural gatherings, workshops, and youth summer camps. This year, the Miami Tribe was one of 6 finalists for the Honoring Nations Award, selected from a pool of over 70 applicants from 50 tribal nations. To learn more about the additional Honoring Nations Award winners, you can check out hpaied.org. Google is celebrating the life and work of Amanda Crow, an Eastern Band Cherokee woodcarver and educator, to mark Native American Heritage Month. The Google Doodle features an animated crow juxtaposed alongside real images of her carved work, with a score composed by her nephew, William Bill Crow Jr., playing throughout. Crow was born in 1928 and raised within the Qualla boundaries in North Carolina, a territory owned by the Eastern Band of Cherokee. She began carving at the age of 4. Her uncle himself, a well-known woodcarver, took her under his wing, helping Crow to hone her skills with a knife. In 1946, Crow was awarded a scholarship to study at the Art Institute of Chicago, where she learned to work with plaster, stone, and metal. After earning her Master of Fine Arts degree, Crow moved to Mexico to study with renowned Spanish sculptor José de Creft before returning to her home in Qualla Boundary to teach art classes at Cherokee High School, where she spent 40 years inspiring the next generation of American Indian artists.
And she was always honest with me. If you enjoy it, it'll show in your carvage. It'll show in your life.
While she lived here on the Qualla boundary, she was carving and even selling her carvings when she was as young as 8 years old. Amanda Crow was orphaned, and she went off to Chicago to school and got a Master's of Fine Arts degree from the Art Institute of Chicago.
You trusted her when she showed you how to do it. You didn't have to do it exactly like she did, but she gave you a good idea and instructed you, and it was fun.
I asked her, how you carve this bear? She said, cut away everything that don't look like a bear.
This idea that someone who had a professional art degree would come back to her homeland and make carved bears, there's not a disconnect there. She has influenced and helped preserve this tradition among the Cherokee people.
Crow's work has been showcased in the High Museum in Atlanta, Georgia, and the Mint Museum in Charlotte, North Carolina, in addition to private collections all over the world. Crow passed away in 2004. In alignment with Native American Heritage Month, Nike N7 has released its new collection November 7th on Nike.com and at Hibbett Sporting Goods across the country. Hibbett Sporting Goods, a U.S.-based athleisure retailer, are the exclusive N7 retail partner. The N7 footwear and apparel will be available in 50 Hibbett sports stores in 17 states and online at hibbett.com/Nike N7. To commemorate the 2018 holiday season, Nike has created 9 N7 limited edition apparel items and 6 pairs of sneakers for men and women, inspired by rapper Taboo's relationship with his Native American heritage, which helped to develop his professional style and give him pride for his cultural roots. Taboo is an ambassador for this year's collection, along with professional gymnast Ashton Locklear. The N7 collection supports Nike's commitment to get kids moving through the N7 Fund, which supports organizations to provide sport and physical activity programming to kids in Native American and Aboriginal communities so they can lead healthier, happier, and more successful lives. Since its inception in 2009, the N7 Fund has awarded $5.6 million in grants to 243 communities and organizations, reaching more than 420,000 youth. Midnight Shine, the Root Rockers, who have been lighting up the music world all the way from James Bay in Canada, released their debut music video with hopes of shining light on a difficult topic affecting all too many. The band's frontman, Adrian Sutherland, who hails from the Cree community of Attawapiskat in remote northern Ontario, wrote I Need Angels because of all the people struggling with depression in Canada's Indigenous Far North communities.
Lost my wings, can't fly, give me some faith. There's a sickness inside of me, it runs so deep. I don't know how to heal the pain, it fills me with hate. It's a weakness I can't fight, it comes in the night. It won't leave me alone, like a dark shadow. I need angels, I need angels. I lost my wings, can't fly, save me with grace. I need angels, I need angels. I lost my wings, can't fly, give me some faith. There's a sadness inside of me, no one can see.
Sutherland hopes that ultimately I Need Angels will serve to help others. Anyone who would like to have the song can download it for free from soundcloud.com/midnightshine-online/I-need-angels. For more information on the band, you can check out midnightshineonline.com. And that's another roundup of news from Indian Country on this edition of the Native News Update. I'd like to thank you for joining me and have a grand day.
Step into Seven Winds Casino Lodge and Conference Center.
Come and discover everything we have to offer.
Unlimited gaming action. Northwoods hospitality. Delicious all-you-can-eat buffet. Relaxation and comfort. Great drinks and good times. Big wins, big fun. It's all here at Seven Winds Casino Lodge and Conference Center in the heart of the Great Northwoods.